If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. The Bulls will kick it away first. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Charlotte 49ers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Nicholas. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The 49ers will have it first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Touchdown 49ers! A great catch and run for 6.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So USF's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a gap. It's Isaac. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Lots of running room. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Nimrod. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Bulls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nimrod. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nicholas. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on.
He's loose. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the first down, and oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record, doesn't it, guys? Like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to scramble. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against us. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Quarterback now breaking the field. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better...
There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the 49ers are flying down the field. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up second down.
Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Fitted in the window for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
The Bulls moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Going up top again. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
He's going up top here late in the game. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Sullivan. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Oh, they're after him. And it's caught. Late touchdown here. Probably too little too late. It would take a monumental miracle to come back now.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So